and rapper Papoose being in some sort of secret relationship while he's still married to Remy Ma. She put some stuff out on the internet. Give me
It ain't no thing, oh, I want him and he's married to you. And it's not that. I'm a girl's girl. So when it comes to like that, that's not it. We all know that Remy was already out here having her little boy toy or whatever friend. He done came out and done said it that they were in a relationship 2 years.
wow.
So don't look at me and say, oh, you just came and messed up this happy home. That's not what happened.
Because that relationship was already over.
That was already over.
Okay.
So now that's their privacy and they didn't do that, but she's out with this guy parading around, whatever. So everybody knew that she was with this guy already. So it was a private situation and a private understanding of what was going on.
Papoose was a good man from what I seen. I wish I had a good man like Papoose. Remy Ma now want Papoose back. And he done moved in with his new girlfriend. Now she got to play the hand that she picked. That man waited for her like she was in jail.
In recent times, really not ready for this work. She said it's natural. She don't have. It's not even like talking about fighting. Sometimes people need and get hands put on them. And I love boxing. It's one of my favorite
events. I am wondering, what would it take? How much money would it take for you to jump in the ring with Remy Ma? Just what? At this point, the girl, she leaked your number. What? Your actual telephone? Oh my God.
So at this point, give me $1. It don't have nothing to do with whatever else. It's just that part alone. That part there is where it's like, you businesswoman, don't take on it.
Right.
Why would you do that? You know, you should have came to me like Shirley.
Hello, Barbara, this is Shirley. And you two don't even know about Hello, Barbara, this is Shirley.
Oh, no.
Oh my God, you two don't even know about Hello, Barbara, this is Shirley.
But it's more thing like, but
After Remy shocked the entertainment industry by exposing Papoose's alleged affair with boxing champion Claressa Shields on social media, Kirk Frost decided to step straight into the chaos. Just when it seemed things couldn't get any more. Dramatic, Kirk came in with receipts and zero intention of holding back. With the intensity of a protective big brother, he charged into the situation, defending Papoose and commending him for maintaining his honor and composure. Kirk didn't just test the waters, he dove straight into the deep end, calling Remy toxic to her face and exposing her for playing the victim while being the mastermind behind Papoose's public humiliation. He made it clear that when Kirk was just getting started in the industry, Remy was allegedly playing games and cozying up to other rappers behind the scenes instead of staying loyal. For those unfamiliar with this messy situation, let's rewind to where it all began. Last year, the entertainment world was left stunned when news broke that Remy Ma and Papoose's seemingly perfect marriage had crumbled. But that was only the beginning. A few weeks after the initial shock, rumors swirled that Remy had been involved with an underground battle rapper named Easy the Block Captain. The fact that this man moved in the same circles as Papoose only made the situation worse. The audacity left everyone's jaws on the floor. But hold on to your seats because the drama didn't stop there. A few months later, another bombshell hit when sources claimed that Remy was allegedly involved in a polyamorous relationship with another rapper named Bad News. Meanwhile, Papoose kept his dignity intact, remaining silent even as his name was dragged through the mud. Unlike others in the industry, he chose to stay classy, focusing on his own life rather than engaging in public drama. However, things truly exploded when Papoose finally decided to move on. With a new woman by his side and a child on the way, he was ready for a fresh start. But Remy? She wasn't having it. Just days later, she stormed social media like a hurricane, posting alleged screenshots and receipts that accused Papoose of having an affair with Claressa Shields. Remy didn't hold back, dropping private messages and commentary that painted a scandalous picture. She claimed that Papoose had fallen asleep on the phone with Claressa while still living under her roof, an act she found beyond disrespectful. But the real shock came when she took a jab at Claressa's boxing career, making it clear that she wasn't intimidated. Now, anyone who knows Remy Ma understands that she carries that fierce boss energy, capable of shaking up a room with just a glare. But this time she picked a fight with someone who wasn't backing down. Claressa Shields, a world champion fighter, wasn't about to let Remy drag her name through the dirt. She fired back, not with punches, but with precision, sharp words that hit just as hard. The situation escalated when Claressa took the feud from Instagram to Twitter, keeping the drama alive. She threw shade at Remy, writing, "It's unbelievable that a 45-year-old woman is acting like this. Fake behavior is insane." But she didn't stop there. She made it clear that she wasn't someone to be bullied, saying, "You're angry, bitter, and making yourself look foolish." Remy, of course, didn't let that slide. She clapped back, correcting her age and throwing a little extra shade.
You have the movie, and then you have the coverage of, who you're dating, your personal life, beef with rappers and all.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I have to be honest, social media is not a real place. People do crazy stuff all the time, and you just kind of have to deal with it. And I guess with it, you having all these followers, and then stardom comes hate and all this different type of stuff. But only thing I've noticed is that people are very intimidated by natural Black women.
So you're saying it's not true?
Is what true?
Is all the whole Remy and Pap situation, none of it was true?
I don't have nothing to do with that. I have been open in all my relationships that I've had.
Mm-hmm.
All of them.
This is made a story because Pap.
I don't even know nothing about that.
I'm just saying that's why it's being made a story, is because
I am 29. So how can I know about any of that? Let's just be honest. So this is what I'm saying. When I'm ready to announce who I'm with, I will do that. But till then, everything else is just speculation. And the internet, once again, is not a real.
I'm not 45 yet, sweetheart, but you're 29, and let me just say, you're not aging like fine wine. Tell your boyfriend to buy you some flowers and gifts. The back and forth continued, with Remy alleging that Papoose wasn't even answering Claressa's calls because he was too busy entertaining his side piece. With social media buzzing and notifications blowing up, things only intensified. Just when it seemed like the fire was dying down, Kirk Frost jumped in, reigniting the chaos. He entered the scene like a man on a mission, determined to defend Papoose. Kirk doubled down on his claims that Remy was the one playing games behind the scenes, getting too close to other rappers while pretending to be the victim. Kirk's intervention added even more fuel to the fire. He slammed Remy for orchestrating Papoose's public downfall and then acting like she was the one being wronged. The irony wasn't lost on fans, who quickly chose sides in the battle. Some stood with Remy, supporting her claims, while others backed Papoose, praising him for his silence and dignity throughout the ordeal. This saga, which started as whispers of infidelity, evolved into a full-blown public spectacle, complete with accusations, leaked messages, and celebrity feuds. And just when everyone thought they had seen it all, another twist emerged. The drama between Remy, Papoose, and Claressa wasn't just about personal betrayal. It was about pride, reputation, and who would come out on top in this brutal showdown.
Never.
So bad. Look at her insecurity. Look at that. Look at her insecurity. Do I have? If y'all know a woman, this woman. You know a woman. This woman wants to. Y'all know gonna be no drugs, cheating, no loser. Look, she all these things are stopping out. Again, an insecure woman. Listen again, an insecure woman.
So, as the dust settles and the internet catches its breath, one thing is clear: this isn't over. With egos on the line and receipts still being dropped, the only question that remains is, who will have the last word? She went completely off the rails and decided to tear everything down. Just days ago, she set social media on fire, dropping screenshots and so-called receipts claiming that Papoose was having an affair with boxing champion Claressa Shields. But Remy wasn't just throwing hints, she was laying it all out. She went all in, sharing intimate exchanges between Claressa and Papoose, adding her own spicy commentary. But trust me, my love, she's not the only one. Remy didn't hold back, exposing details of how Papoose allegedly fell asleep mid-conversation, only for Claressa, who was still living under the same roof, to throw some serious shade. This girl is supposed to be a world champion boxer? Baby, she hung up quick. Everyone knows Remy has always had that boss energy, the type that makes people shudder with just a look. But this time? Oh, honey. She picked a fight with someone who literally fights for a living. And the fallout? It was more explosive than anyone could have imagined. Claressa wasn't about to let that slide. She clapped back at Remy with the precision of a prizefighter delivering a knockout punch. Social media went into a frenzy. People couldn't believe a woman juggling two men was mad at a man for having just one girlfriend. But Claressa was just getting warmed up. She took the feud from Instagram to Twitter, sending the drama into overdrive. "I can't believe this 45-year-old woman is acting like a clown," she tweeted. "It's insane behavior to send fake screenshots. Stop making yourself look foolish. I'm not someone you can bully just because you're bitter and miserable." Social media was eating this up. The comments were ruthless. And Remy? Well, she never backs down from a fight. She fired back, throwing jabs at Claressa's age. "I'm not 45 yet, but you're 29 and looking rough. Maybe tell your boyfriend to bring you some flowers and gifts instead of worrying about me." For months, Papoose stayed quiet, ignoring the drama while focusing on his own projects. But this week, boom. He broke his silence.
This pedestal and held him in high regards and had a lot of respect for what.
The song that best describes our relationship is on
Silence in the most explosive way possible. He took to social media and let the truth fly. Remy is a narcissist. She chose to cheat over and over, and now that I've finally moved on, she's playing the victim. I've asked for a divorce multiple times, but she'd rather chase clout on social media than handle this like an adult. And then came the bombshell from Kirk Frost. "The double standards here are insane," he pointed out. "If a man did even half of what Remy's accused of, social media would be demanding his head on a platter. But since it's her, everyone's making excuses." And just when we thought the drama was cooling down, enter Lil Scrappy. When Scrappy talks, he doesn't hold back. He called out the situation for what it was, a toxic mess that needed to end. At this point, it's obvious. This divorce needs to happen sooner rather than later. Remy has been reckless, while Papoose has handled the situation with dignity and silence. But instead of letting him move on, she's out here exposing personal business just because she can't stand to see him happy with someone else. Claressa, on the other hand, knows relationships only work when both people are fully invested. And let's be real, this situation is beyond saving. Fans aren't shy about their opinions either. Many believe Remy is bitter and refusing to let Papoose move on, especially after she publicly humiliated him. Did he make a mistake by finding happiness elsewhere? Maybe, but can anyone really blame him? Then there's the whole issue of Remy's alleged affair with that battle rapper. When the truth came out, she tried to play the victim, but the streets weren't buying it. This whole situation is a textbook case of someone who can't handle watching their ex thrive without them. And let's not forget the hypocrisy. The media is dragging Papoose while giving Remy a pass, despite the fact that she was reportedly doing the exact same thing. Looking at the bigger picture, this whole mess just proves how toxic relationships can get when pride and ego take over. And trust me, these receipts are speaking louder than any headline. Remy's decision to air out their personal issues on social media instead of handling them privately shows just how far their once perfect relationship has crumbled. What should have been a private matter has turned into a full-blown spectacle, with fans and celebrities taking sides. While Papoose seems to be focused on moving forward, Remy's actions make it clear she's still holding on. But one thing is certain. Sometimes the best thing you can do for your own peace of mind is to let go. The public's reaction to her behavior just proves how times have changed when it comes to accountability in relationships.